Welcome everyone to the Dr. Blue Duck podcast, and today we're going to be talking about a new Steam Machine and VR headset. Yeah, let's get into that right now. So Valve shocked the gaming community today, not just by announcing the Steam Machine with a Steam controller, but also by announcing the Steam Frame, a new VR headset. And you guys know that I like VR headsets. I had the MetaQuest 2 and now I have the MetaQuest 3, and I am a fan of the MetaQuest 3. And although there is no official release date or price announced for the Steam Machine or the headsets, we do know that the Steam Machine will run Steam OS with fast suspend resume, so that's a good thing, and cloud saves. It's supposed to be small enough to put by your television, so it's kind of one of those things that belongs in the living room, and it's supposed to be relatively quiet when running demanding games. So we'll see if that's actually true. It's supposed to be able to handle 4K gaming at 60 frames per second, and it should come with two storage options, a 512 gigabyte option and a 2 terabyte option with expandable micro SD storage. Oh, and there's a customizable LED strip. So that's kind of cool. And definitely me, if I get one, I am going to make it blue. And for the more PC savvy people, you can install other operating systems and your own apps. So let's talk about the controller. The controller looks pretty legit. I mean, there's supposed to be some sort of next generation magnetic thumbstick action going on, some motion control and some trackpads all in it. But what I really want to talk about is the Steam Frame. That's the 3D headset. And you guys know I love 3D headsets. So I'm curious how this new Steam VR is going to perform. We know that it can be used for VR and non-VR gaming, meaning that you can just use it as like a giant screen, which is always nice for us gaming dads who always have their TVs taken from them to watch Blippi and Disney Plus, of course. But I guess this is supposed to be a streaming first experience. It's meant to be streamed using a 6 gigahertz wireless adapter. Now, I used to be kind of against streaming gaming contents, but since I started using the PlayStation Portal, I've kind of been won over. I kind of enjoy that. It works, and it works well. The lenses on this are pancake lenses, which are the same type of lenses used in the Quest 3, and the optics feature a 2160 by 2160 LCD panel. So there's LCD panels here supporting refresh rates of 72 to 144. So hey, who knows what it will actually get, which is similar to the Quest 3 if you're familiar with playing on that. But this is going to be more specifically focused on gaming, where I really don't know what the heck Meta is doing with its Quest right now. The interesting part to me of the Steam Frame is that it supports standalone play as well. So it's also a PC that runs SteamOS with a Snapdragon 8 series processor with 16 gigs of RAM. So I don't know how this is going to be, and I don't know how they're going to price this. It might be a little bit high. So will you be getting a Steam Machine? It seems to be a very easy solution to PC gaming. I mean, it's going to have some disadvantages, yes. You'll be able to play games in 60 frames per second on a 4K screen, but the quality of the graphics are going to have to be downgraded to be able to do that. So if you're used to playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro or some mid-range to upper-range gaming PC, you're probably going to kind of be concerned about that. But if you're not used to it, hey, you're probably not going to care. But I think the Steam Machine is something you'll probably be interested if you have a large variety of Steam games. You can just hook it up to your TV and play in the living room. There's something different from playing at a desk to just kicking back, playing on the couch, especially for us gamer dads. So for me personally, since I'm kind of over wanting to buy another Xbox console, and I'm not sure what Meta is doing with their games, they seem to be more into Horizon Worlds than traditional gaming. I would probably like to invest in a gaming PC, but eventually get the Steam Frame. That's probably the route that I'm thinking about going, but those are just my thoughts. And they could change as soon as I learn more about the Steam Machine. So what do you guys think? Will the new Steam Machine be the perfect device for gaming dads who have to share their TVs with their kids? Hey, let me know. And as always, be kind, use your mind, and game on.